Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to whatever time you're joining me, and welcome to Pen Friends with your host Andrew. So, for the subject of today's video, we are going to be just doing a drawing. But before we do that, I thought we would just give a quick overview of my journey so far, as this was a request in the comment section below. I do have my first video, which gives a more sort of in-depth review of, well, not necessarily a review, but an insight to my sort of journey. But just for those who don't really want to watch that video, I thought I'd just start again. So last year was when I started getting into fountain pens, and this was really through the fact that I didn't want to keep going through refills on fine liners. I thought it was a wasteful venture, and I then started looking into alternative options. Fountain pens was what I basically came up with. Now, the first fountain pen, I sort of jumped into the deep end, so to speak. I don't like doing things by halves. Was the Lamy 2000, and I'll show you some close-ups of that again in a moment. I do have a review of this pen, and the next pen, which I'm going to talk about in a second. After that, I bought myself a Lamy Safari in a fine point, and then I just started continuing, just going down that rabbit hole of collecting fountain pens, aptly put by Penboy Roy as the fountain pen virus. So, yes, the next pen I purchased after the Safari was my Leonardo Momento Zero in Blue Hawaii, which was an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous material. And in this sort of light, it really does shine. So, anyway, for the subject of today, like I said, we are going to be doing some drawing. Now, it's not going to be a completed drawing today, as this is something which is taking a little bit of time to do due to the fact that I'm putting in quite a lot of detail, and I don't really want to bore everyone through doing a completed drawing. I could time-lapse it, but I don't have the time of the day to actually do a drawing from start to finish, unfortunately, as I have other life ventures in the way. Anyway, if you've got any questions, please do ask them and put them into the comment section below. If you're enjoying the content, do consider subscribing. That would be absolutely wonderful for the support of the channel. And please do follow me onto the next section of the video. Thank you for watching. Okay, so what we have here is a mushroom and acorn inspired pattern. It's not so much based on anything you would see in nature. I don't expect you would see mushrooms and acorns growing on the same branch, but I do like patterning, and I find actually patterning helps sort of free up my sort of creative process. So if you don't do that, that's a really good tip. Certainly consider venturing into Zentangles or doing mandalas, and that really will just sort of free up your mind and hopefully produce something which is a little bit more interesting. I find that being more creative with this leads me to sort of exploring my techniques a little bit more, and it also gives me the ability to be a bit more free with how I actually operate when actually drawing. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to crack open our Diamine Ancient Copper, some new brushes which I got from Amazon, which are the Winsor Newton Foundation brushes. Had a go with them yesterday, just prior to doing the video today, and I must say they are absolutely wonderful. So I got these off Amazon for what, £5.95? That's an absolute steal for such a good branded brush. So hopefully these should suit me down to the ground. And finally, we are going to use our Leonardo Messenger with our little Yovo fine nib. So please sit back and enjoy the rest of this drawing example. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with me. I appreciate that the drawing is not finished, and this unfortunately is one of those sort of drawings which will take its time to find its fruition. But I hope that really gives you a little bit of a better overview of how I go about producing my artwork. If there is any questions, comments, suggestions, or even requests for what to draw on the channel, then please leave them in the comment section below. And thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.